Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Josh Thomas here from TheBitBlock, and once again, we're going to be talking about the new Nintendo 3DS here. As you can see, I have it in my hands. This time, we're going to do a comparison between the new Nintendo 3DS, the original Nintendo 3DS, as well as, let me grab it, the Nintendo 3DS XL, which is still a giant beast. All right, so we're going to start with comparing the original 3DS with the new Nintendo 3DS. My goodness, I swear I just cleaned this, and it's the fingerprints. It's nice to have shiny things, but they don't last when you're touching them. Look at this. Ugh. Anyways, all right. So as you can see, very similar systems in their design. The new Nintendo 3DS is a little bit bigger lengthwise. Let's see if we can match that up. Let me hold it up for you. Yeah, so maybe about half an inch bigger. It's also, I would say quite literally, probably the same thickness. So yeah, I feel like I'm holding two sandwiches. There's quite a few differences, though, in terms of where things are laid out. I touched on it a little bit in the unboxing video. But so first of all, we've got the two cameras. Those are the same, the 3D cameras on the front. Your notification light is still top right corner. But that's kind of where the similarities end. I mean, we've got our left and right triggers, but the new Nintendo 3DS has a Z, L, and ZR triggers. So we've got two more triggers here. So if you're really excited by triggers, you're going to be happy. The stylus is in a new location. The stylus for the new Nintendo 3DS is down here. And for the old one, it is, where the heck is it? Oh, right, it's in the back, which is annoying, especially when you're like playing a game and you have to get to it and you have to fiddle around with it. So really nice new placement for where the stylus is. By the way, I mentioned this before. Stylus, a little crappy. It's not extendable and it feels cheap, and I don't like this. I don't know if you can even see it, but there's like a new top to it, and you got to put it in just right. So it's kind of but not terrible. The power this time is down here. Let me see if we can get a shot of that. Probably not, because there's more detail in the background. There we go. This is the power button right here. Not crazy about the power button, because I don't really feel like I'm pressing a button, because it's really close to the surface, but it does work. I mean, it's not a real huge complaint. You just don't really get that button feeling when you press it. Of course, the power on the original Nintendo 3DS is on the inside, so it is neat to be able to turn on your system without opening it up all the way. So that's kind of nice. But this does feel like a button. Like you can actually press that. It's not sunken in. Let's open this one up. So we've got the 3D slider in the same location on both versions. Top right here. The volume on the original on the side. Volume on the new one is actually on the top lid. So kind of nice. What else? Of course, we've got the C-Stick, which is brand new. Very, very cool. It's like a C-Stick button. I'm really amazed by it. It works quite well. All right. We've got our colorful A, B, X, and Y buttons on the original. We've got really boring, same-colored buttons as the actual system. Also, I hate the glossiness on the top, too. It's really kind of distracting from the game. Here, no glossiness. Just pretty screen. So I really like that. Home button is down here. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. Yeah, so we've got a home button. Start and select are over here, whereas on the original, we've got our home button. It's this really crummy, sort of sunken in, weird buttons that I'm not really that big of a fan of. So yeah, I'm really happy they changed that up. And, start and select are on the same down area here. But that, I think, for the most part... Oh, also, a really important feature, game card is on the bottom of the new Nintendo 3DS. So it's really nice, like if you're playing, so easy to just use your thumb and boop, and then put it back in. I'm catching a lot of glare on the screens. I'm sorry about that, but we've got a lot of studio lights on right now, so it's kind of hard to avoid it. And then, of course, the game card here is all the way in the back, which is a huge pain to get at, especially, you're playing and it's not really good. I love this system. Don't get me wrong. Sounds like I'm putting it down quite a bit, but they've definitely improved quite a bit of the buttons and locations here on the new Nintendo 3DS. And of course, the new Nintendo 3DS, you can collect faceplates to customize it with. So I have some of those on their way to me, so stay tuned for that video. So yeah, I think it's pretty clear that one's the superior system, the new Nintendo 3DS. But let's bring in this bad boy here. Size-wise, the new Nintendo 3DS is obviously a little smaller than the 3DS XL, which is to be expected. You can, of course, buy a new Nintendo 3DS XL, but you can't use faceplates for that. So what is the point in that? Faceplates is like one of the main things you're going to want to do, I think. But let's see. Probably a good inch bigger, the Nintendo 3DS XL compared to the new 3DS. Let's open it up here. Same thickness, I would say. Power button. It's actually got the same power button, I would say, but this one's a little bigger. But the same idea of it being sunken in, which I don't really like. This has some smudges on it as well. Let's open these up. So screen-wise, yeah, definitely bigger. In fact, I can't even fit this beast in the frame very well. It's interesting because the white of the white new Nintendo 3DS is actually kind of an ivory color when compared to this, which feels like a more pure white color. In fact, you might be able to see that on the video even. But a lot of the stuff is kind of laid out the same. D-pad, circle pad on the left. Over here, of course, you've got your volume on the side. Volume on this is on the top. Colored buttons are obviously not on the 3DS XL. This is actually almost out of battery. But yeah, I mean, I think you can just see this is different. You know, your home and start and select are different locations. But yeah, that is a quick comparison of all the flavors of Nintendo 3DS. It's quite a collection here. It's now had 3 different versions, 3 different iterations. Honestly, I think the new one is worth it. If you want to upgrade, so far in my experience, it's been quite nice. All right, guys, keep it locked right here to the BitBlock for a lot more coverage on the new Nintendo 3DS XL and the regular one and whatnot. Doing a lot with the system, so keep it right here. Wait a minute. Also, just for the fun of it, let's compare the boxes that the Nintendo 3DS systems have come in through the past. So this is the original box for the Nintendo 3DS sold in North America. It is honestly kind of crappy. Even the build of the box and the design is not particularly stylish. Just very basic, boring stuff on the back. It's kind of large too, so I don't know. Didn't really like this too much. Then the Japanese Nintendo 3DS LL box, which of course would be the XL box. Smaller, made out of a better cardboard. And finally, the new Nintendo 3DS box, which I've mentioned this before, is just gorgeous. I love it. So colorful, stylish, cool back. Talking about the faceplates, amiibo support. Probably same size as it's about the same size as the Japanese Nintendo 3DS LL box. Let's hope that when the new Nintendo 3DS comes to North America, we don't get the ugly box like that one over there, and we get something very nice and sleek and colorful and stylish. Hey, thanks for watching this video from the BitBlock. If you want to stay up to date on tons of exclusive Nintendo content, be sure to subscribe by clicking here. And if you don't want the fun to end, you can check out more Nintendo coverage by clicking over here.